Now, to help put this into perspective, we are joined by legal practitioner Taiwo Ojumu. Thank you so much, Mr. Taiwo, for joining us. Now, what are the broader implications of a former president publicly now alleging that the judiciary is deeply compromised?
Yes, thank you for having me. First and foremost, let me say that what the former president, Baba Olusegun Obasanjo, has said does not appear to be news to me. It's no news because we're in Nigeria here where you cannot really divorce the judiciary from Nigeria as a whole. The judiciary is a reflection of the Nigerian rot, of the moral rot and decadence that has captured the country called Nigeria. So one cannot necessarily divorce the judiciary from Nigeria. Now, the thing is that why I do not, as a lawyer and of course as a Nigerian, I do not necessarily believe that the judiciary as a whole is corrupt. You know, I know that just like every other institution and bodies, there are bound to be bad eggs here and there. I do not believe that the bad eggs are quite more than the good ones there. We still know very quite upright justice and judges that will not compromise and that will not pervert justice. Now, with that said, with all due respect to Baba Obasanjo, you know, who is somebody I respect a lot as a Yoruba man, as a cultural person, I feel that it's high time Baba took some break from making some statement. You know, when I say statement, I mean Baba. You know, we remember just like yesterday when Obasanjo was president of this country during the Fourth Republic from 1999 to 2007. We knew how his government undermined judiciary. We knew the things that happened. So I don't think Baba, what people have the moral rights to now come and start talking about one judiciary that is very corrupt. That is not trying to excuse, I'm not trying to excuse or justify what he has said. I'm not trying to render whatever he has said as invalid. There's some validity in what he has said. But I feel that during his 8 years in office, you know, we knew what he did. We knew how he flouted the decisions of the courts that did not favor the PDP the then PDP. So the long and short is that while it is true that we have a lot of bad eggs in the judiciary, I don't think it is correct to say that the judiciary as a whole is corrupt. You know, just like many other institutions, we are bound to have a pocket of bad eggs here and there.
All right, so right now with this allegation, what do you expect the National Judicial Council to do as regards to allegations?
Yes, what I would expect as a lawyer and as a well-meaning Nigerian is that members of management of the NJC should begin to fish out these judges that are corrupt. You know, of course, judges know themselves, and then the thing is that, you know, if a judge is going to be, there are procedures involved in punishing a judge or in bringing a judge in writing petition against a judge. It could come by way of complaint from individuals, from lawyers, you know, members of the public and lawyers and, you know, people who know some of these judges that are corrupt. One would expect that they should put up petitions to the NJC, and then the NJC will look at the merits or otherwise of this complaint, this petition, and then do the needful. Because the truth is that I agree, like I said earlier, in part with what the former president has said, that it is not good for the reputation of the country if the only body that is there that one should run to correct, for justice is deemed to be or seen as corrupt. You know, there's a popular saying that when correction lies in the hands of those who do wrong, then who do we turn to for correction? So yes, and if these bad eggs are not fished out and punished and removed as soon as possible, we may be sitting on a keg of gunpowder. You know, the country might implode from within. But like I said, I don't think the bad ones are quite overwhelming. I think the upright judges are far outweigh or are more than far outnumber the bad eggs. But the NJC must rise to the occasion, must do the needful. But first and foremost, complaints and petitions have to come from members of the public, lawyers and stakeholders to report some of these bad eggs in the judiciary.
Now, if there's a judicial or legislative panel set up right now, can a former president be compelled to provide evidence or to testify based on these allegations?
Of course, because you know there's a saying that you as that must prove. Baba Obasanjo, somebody of that standing rather in society, well respected. He recorded a lot of successes. During his 8 years in office. So for somebody like that to have come out and to have alleged, to have made it public, it means that he has substantial evidence to back it up. So of course it can be subpoena, or it can be summoned by the court or by the quasi courts to come and testify and add some flesh to the mere bones of allegations that he has made. Of course, why not?
All right, so thank you so much, Barrister Taiwo Ojumu, for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.